What is up, guys? Welcome back to another video, and today I am back in ERS Racing League. I have been here a long time, and if you follow my channel for a little bit, it's a league that I race in frequently, not all the time, as I mainly race in PSG and WR, but I like to race here. It's good practice. There's some really competitive players, and just keeps me sharp, helps me improve overall. So this is a really good race, so we're gonna get right into this. Alright, so here we are in SQ1. We had a sprint quali, sprint race, short quali, and then a regular feature race. So we are going out for our first lap. I waited a few minutes trying to make up my mind, so I decided to go out on the mediums. I wanted to see what kind of times people were setting, and yeah, I came into this race with maybe, I don't know, hour of practice, hour and a half. I was actually practicing for WR mainly, so I couldn't practice for anything else. I was practicing for Belgium, which that video will come out soon. But yeah, absolutely. I like this track. It's one of the ones I feel confident in, and I find a lot of time easily usually on this track, especially when I have the right setup. So yeah, coming in with my banker lap, I was purple sector 1, purple sector 2, so I was like kind of surprised because some people made some laps on softs, and I was like 4.1 as a banker lap. Yeah, so that was a really good sign because Danny Banani was ahead of me by only 1/10 on softs. So I decided to go back out on softs. I missed the apex up there a little bit, lost some time, and yeah, take pole position with a 3.7, which is actually 3.5 tenths off my PB. My PB being a 3.3 if I'm not mistaken, like a really low one. So yeah, coming in here we have a really bad start. Daddy Banani is ghosting through me, then he faces back. TSM goes around the inside, and I was just squished. I had nowhere to go. Yeah, Danny Banani could have probably held up a little bit since he was ghosting. Yeah, in a league like PSGL, that would be a slam dunk penalty for overtaking while ghosted. But it was weird because there was no reason for him to be ghosted. We were just coming off the line. Yeah, you know how this game goes. But yeah, we're pushing. We're in P3. Actually, I'm not pushing. I'm just trying to save some tires because 12 laps. Normally in a feature race, you would pay around, if you do a 2-stop, around lap 8. Lap 10 maybe. So I knew I just had to save tires for the first 6, 7, 8 laps. Not braking really hard, and Giannis goes for a crazy send, which is actually good. He actually apologized for it, but there was really nothing wrong with it. You could have maybe called it a push to pass, but again, it was actually a good move on his part. I just hate losing DRS. That's what I was afraid of if he did overtake. But that's actually a solid move. Jan is very quick himself. He was doing really well this race. There he gets kind of killed there by the Mercedes. But yeah, we're still right behind TSM. He goes for a defense, but you know what? He opens up the corner again, leaves me some space. If I knew he was gonna do that earlier, I would have probably stay to my line. But yeah, that's what good defense does. You kind of make your opponent behind you back out of his moves, so made me second guess, but I think it would have been a good move if I just stayed within my line. Now here we got Giannis one more time around the outside, and in that corner around the outside has a lot more grip, so he had the better line on that one, but I couldn't afford to let him take this position here because it was crucial for me to keep it. We only have 2.5 laps left, so thankfully I was able to keep the position there. Now I'm right behind Danny over here, and I just had to save some ERS and just hold off till the end because he was really struggling. Like you're gonna see here on this corner, he completely sliding everywhere. He's trying to save his ERS, but his rear tires are cooked. I was pretty confident that I probably had the best tires at this moment. because I just held back so long. You see he's just drifting throughout the final corner. So I thought about staying behind, but TSM was pushing, so I had to take the position here because I knew it was probably gonna be hard to overtake TSM if he did take the position. So I decided to take it. I had plenty of ERS to burn, so I just burnt it all on this straight here, all the way down to 20%. Kind of take a bit of a defensive line, a little bit of wheel spin coming out of the corner, and then I just start burning once again. I take out defensive lines and see DRS from behind, breaking right in the middle of the track, kind of stopping it at the apex. Yeah, we're looking good right now for this win. TSM pushing there, as you see there, he gets really close. Yeah, I was just understeering a lot through that corner, but I was a bit faster coming through this one. And see, he's just getting close, and I had to go defensive here. I was like, oh my god, there's no way. I thought he was gonna take the outside, but he actually didn't. I was able to defend. And yeah, clear win here. But here he has a really good run, and only beat him by 9,000 of a second. So yeah, it was really good racing. We had a lot of fun there. So yeah, now we're just gonna jump right into quali of the feature race. So coming into the quali, see my banker lap is at 3.9, right behind Turtle Master, who had a 3.879. So yeah, decent banker. Still not my best banker. I think my PB banker is like a 3.7. So yeah, for some reason I was just a few tenths off pace. Maybe it's because I didn't practice at all coming in, but yeah, I wish I would have just been a bit quicker overall. But yeah, we're coming in for our second run. I think that's the only other run I do, and finding a lot of times we could just in that corner found over a tenth coming in this. I missed the apex a little bit, lose a lot of time. I went wide, I gained some back, so I should have been up over a tenth on this one. So yeah, that's my mistake there. Coming into the last corner, cut almost as the whole thing. I still lost time on it, was too slow on it, but a 3.7 again. So consistent, but take pole by 6,000ths of a second. But yeah, here we go, and then we got the 5 red lights, and we go racing. Had a good start this time around, nobody on my sides, so finally I did something right, and it actually felt slow too. Yeah, they go side by side there, TSM and Turtle Master. They're the ones on the mediums. Everybody behind is on hards. Yeah, good start. Already creating a little bit of a gap. I was hoping they'll fight more, but TSM escapes. So he's right now the biggest threat that I had. Try to give him a wiggle. I don't know if he noticed. I didn't want to fight. I know we both had the pace to gap, and I actually ended up gapping him and made that big mistake turn 1 and lost all that. So yeah, my fault. So coming into lap 4, he takes the lead of the race, which was really crucial actually for his race. I didn't think it mattered too much because it was so early on, and I was actually committed to the 2-stop coming into this race. The 2-stop is generally faster. Like if you watch PSGO, everyone does the 2-stop around this track. I did it for tier 4, tier 1, tier 2 did it as well, so it is the fastest strategy. You see there the Ferrari just being extremely aggressive. But yeah, I pitted way too early. I pitted in lap 8. The tires were still good, so I don't think I had to pit that early, but I go for a crazy charge. Yeah, my pace was really good, and I know for sure this 2-stop would have worked, but I ended up getting caught up in some stuff that we're gonna see here soon. But yeah, coming right off the pits, now we're already making up one position here on ERS Racing League, which is actually the owner of the league. Then the following lap, we're now in P14, so we're moving along. Next lap 11, now we're already P13. Then we passed somebody in the pits. We passed somebody else in the pits. Now we're right behind the Aston Martin here. So yeah, I was charging pretty quick through the field, only in 3 laps. And here I go down the inside, and they're fighting really hard there. But yeah, now we got another position. Now we're P11. It looks like he taps me and just goes into the wall. It doesn't say that there was any contact, but you see I was moving to the right, and he ended up, I don't know, something happened to him there. But yeah, here we go. And then once again I go for a really aggressive move. I go down the inside into this corner. He just wisely just backs out. So now we're P9. So within 4 or 5 laps, we've made up about 6-7 positions, and now we passed the McLaren, coming into the braking zone of turn 3. So we are moving. Ben Formula is our next target here. I'm burning all my ERS, trying to make up as much time as possible, because again, I am committed. So they're giving a little scare coming into that corner, and another move completed and done. Now we're P7 in lap 13. In the beginning of lap 14, yeah, he spins out there, but actually that was a really good save by him. He was able to stop the car before he hit the wall, so good job to him. Honestly, he saved it really well. Yeah, so lap 16, I'm already P3. And lap 17, at the start of it, we are back to leading the race. So the pace was good. The car behind us on new medium, so that will be a little difficult to defend. But you see lap 20, Giannis is already within my DRS. I made a few mistakes, but it was bound to happen. I probably should have pit probably a lap or 2 earlier, and I was hoping Giannis would gap the cars behind. Unfortunately, that didn't happen. I didn't fight this move here. I was trying to let him go, because I'm trying to keep the cars behind me as behind as possible. So lap 23, we pit for a second set of hards, and I just felt slower on this stint for some reason. I don't know what it was, that I feel like I lost some pace. I don't know, it was probably just me, probably lost concentration. But yeah, so currently P2, and Giannis now takes a position away, and we have Franz Hermann coming in down the inside. He's on new mediums, so it's kind of hard to defend it because I'm on old hards. They're on brand new mediums. But I had actually closed a gap of 15 seconds, brought it down to 13.8 seconds to the leader. So I felt like I can catch him. The problem was that Franz and Giannis were fighting. They have penalties, so they couldn't win the race. But my mentality is you have to put an effort to catch him. Franz thought otherwise, and he thought that I should have just been faster. And what I was trying to explain was that we just shouldn't fight for no reason and work together, like, you know, any other fast skilled player would do. You see it in PSGL and esports. You work together, and look at P1 was only 8 seconds away, and that's with all the fighting we did. But again, they don't have to help my race, but it's just something smart you could do. It's just don't fight for a position when you can catch the one in front by fighting. If you watch Formula Kai's video, it happened to him in Silverstone Creator Series. He had a big gap, and the guys caught him working together. But thanks for watching. I'll catch you guys next time. Take care. Bye bye.